So if the color of the flag change, we know our color. So we are not bound by what happened with the colors. And as I shook the shahar, they arrested people, shallow minimum flag, between galo, few color killer, few color killer. No one should be pressing people to what they wanted to represent themselves. As long as we know what's the meaning of that color that we have. So our color is green, and there is no problem with that. Thank you, Brother Mule and Ustaz Jackson Sebit. Congratulations. And I know you have a big responsibility on your shoulder now. You are the host. Like in Brother Mule, there is two things that you said. You know what will be that? Kanu zo yo lela big bit to yada kina. Ma bija laita gula ya khanda regime mula beta. Kala do biasa. Eda bijazi mudu biya mula jata. Gwi ya biji mula abu taka kabir. Haja mula gula ke. So when you coming out to this role as a leader of Youth League, there will be a lot of challenges. You will need financial support to get things done. We will work together. But the financial actually comes from the youth. Because we are majority. And if the youth are majority, if you collect 200 from each person by the end of the month, then you have something that can certify your meetings. But if you said, no, we wanted to go to Upper Nile, but let's run to Baba, and then your papa's out of mind to Haja, then the work will not move forward. We need to work and to cooperate together. The secretariat who are coming, women's secretariat will have a lot of things that they need to achieve. They have more in their pocket because they have women, they have children also fall under their dockets. Youth, you have the students and then you have the youth. But we have to cooperate to figure out a way how we can implement this. And this will be a collective effort for all of us to work together to make sure that we get this done. I know there's some people who just came now, so what I will do also, I will read the names back a little bit, not reading like how SG read them given, but I will run through them for those who did not hear their names or they were out earlier. And I will start with the Youth League. So the Youth League will be chaired by Tito Alex Mole. He will be the chair of Youth League of Ssanu. Now, the deputy chair will be Mary Akwal Mayan. She is the deputy chair of Youth League leader. And then the SG, or the secretary for the Youth League, will be Brother Matthew Malau Ding. That's the secretary for the Youth League. And then we have Tanier Kwok, will be the secretary for finance for Youth League. We have Celilia Umar Dimo, she will be a member. So those 5 individuals are the leaders of the Youth League. And then you will recruit other people to join you. You will make committees and you make some other things that you will make within the leadership of Youth League. The national level will work with you. Like SG explained earlier, Secretary for Youth will be mainly in contact in all the mobilization and activities that you will do. There will be a coordination between the two of you. The leadership in our Women League, we have Ms. Abola Olok. She will be the chairperson. Patricia Newman, she will be the deputy chair lady. And we have Ms. Rita Zimbondo, she will be the secretary general. And we have Margaret Oloyo, she will be secretary for finance for the Women League. And then we have Teresa Ayakturu, she will be a member. These 5 individuals will be the leaders of the Women League. You will have a lot of activities that you need to do within the Women League. And all this will be done in coordination with Secretariat for Women and Children Affairs, Ustaza Aisha Ahmed Ajab. These 5 individuals, you will have the leadership of making sure that our women affairs are taken care of. This is the role that you will be playing. Now, secretariat-wise, the 16 individuals that will lead our party, we have our president, Philip Palek. He is still unwell, but he's always around with us. He may not be able to hear it and think of a lot of activities that need to happen, but we give him respect as our chairperson. He will come if he's available and able to come to the meeting, and we give him his respect. So number 1 and number 16, Honorable James Walgara, he is also a very senior member of our party. He is in charge of electoral officer. His job is when there is an election, whether it's internal election or outside election, he will play a bigger role in making sure the nominations are done in a correct way, or in a correct manner, or in a fair manner. That will be his job. Philip elect, and then will come myself. I'm an acting president. If Philip elect fell well, then we will call for an extraordinary convention where he will be reinstated back to his position. If he is not feeling well and he wants us to continue with doing the job, then we are working, and soon we need to have a convention, because that's a preparation even for the election, preparation for the bigger things that's supposed to happen within the party. We are due for an election. It's just financial constraint that stopped us from doing the convention. When we go for convention, all these people will be wiped out. And then the election will be done through convention to bring the new leadership that is elected by the members, the chairpersons, the president, up to all the secretariat. We have Honorable John Paul, congratulations. He is now a member of high leadership of the party. He is a vice president. In other words, he will have a huge role in decision making within the party as a vice president. He will oversee all the secretariat when things are happening. Number 4 is actually our SG, Honorable Felix Sande Khamis, and I wanted to thank you. All the work that we have been doing, he never wavered in his job. All the paperwork, all the documentation that we do for the party, it is done through him. And at the time, it was only one person, until Ustaz Daniel Ujum came on board as a deputy. But now, they have a full team. That full team that will work with them, it includes 2 very active young people. We have Brother Juma Ngor. He will be the office manager for our party. It's 2-part. He is an employee, where he should get salary at the end of the month as the office manager. He will do the duties of the office manager, storing the file, making sure communication of the party goes out on time, and making sure he receives the communication of the party on time. Once we have our technical team here, or we have computers, he will be able to produce our documents within the party here. We don't have to go out and get the paper type or get the paper print out. He will be able to take care of that. We have Makwe Malith, will be an office servant, helping the office here, making sure that when you come to the office here, you are comfortable in the office, whether you have a paperwork to do or you come in for any other reason. Makwe will make sure that he welcome you. The office is open Monday through Saturday, through Friday. We always open. Makwe and Juma, they're always here. So إنت لو جيت موجود في تومبي somewhere هنا ولا أنت في secretary ولا تعمل اجتماع في مكتب هنا، مكتب مفتوح. He's always here. You can always come here, and then you can have a seat under the tree here, or you can go inside the office and you can have your meeting. We have 3 more other positions that I wanted to clarify in Asina. In the diaspora desk, and who Brother John Baptist will hold that position. Recently, when I went to United States, I'm going to put up America, في حاجات كتير we wanted to get involved in. Although that climate change of that small, ونحن شفناه في جوبا هنا لما سخانة بيه كتير فترة فاتة، ده لأنه في عواقب كتير وفي العالم ده كله بيتكلم في موضوع بتاع climate change. We wanted to connect. Ssanu party, it's an older political party. حزب قديم شديد. وعندنا partners parties كانوا أصدقاء لسانو في الستينات وفي السبعينات. Like Kano, Arua في Kenya, like Ssanu في Zimbabwe. All these parties, they are Pan-African parties. They have the same ideology and the same ideas. The Ssanu of Tana Tajirba Sudan. We wanted to connect with them. We wanted to connect also with international community in different levels. Washanam al-Kalamda, we need people who can help in this work. Diaspora desk will work in these 2 things. To connect us with our members, موجودين في United States of America, الموجودين في Canada, الموجودين في Australia. He will be the linkage between the party and them. They will organize themselves in those areas. وعندهم أفكار كثير الناس في الدياسبرا ده. ولا المفروض يعملوا ده، المفروض يعملوا ده، المفروض يعملوا ده. So he will be the one يمتص the energy between them and then يحطوا في practical work. So diaspora desk is going to be one of the coordinators, just like any other coordinators that in the law feel easy pena. We have Brother Mapet, who are members registration officer. This work will be more now, Mapet, and you will need probably 1 or 2 people to work with you. I know you're working under the Secretary for Members Affairs. Like anything that show will cut for you. That's the Kulu, the Rimbu Tabat. That's the Kulu, Nas Kutar Judah, they're supposed to have their form. Yemlo form up them, we have Nimer, we Shiruswar, I should have Butabat. This will be your role. Every time, Lofizo new, Yakashi, you are Bakta Pitana, double my food, you make sure that who had the Ismutet, we form, telephone with information to Indana. Lo Indana Barnamik will be able to reach out that person. So we start from today, going forward, you take your job serious, you bring 2 people to support you, and make sure this is done every time. Number 5, we have our artist. I know Zakaria Maruf Kidam already in the Namayam did a very good song, Johanna, famous song with the Ssanu party. We have Brother Ding, Zahara Lera Kan Leo Patra Mafi. We have a young brother Mudu Fanan, Kam Mojud. We need a Fananis here. We Fananita ne Berukun. No Dugan of Hamam was your bed. There are no command law Barakaman and Fananin there. We need to organize ourselves and we need to have more songs come out about the party. If we go into election, if we go into counties or to communities, they are in the country Agani. Manas Mikulu be Ingilisi or Kulu Arabic. It all of Gani Berutan, Bitak in the Nas Bitasana, Mahal Tagazan, Bitarutanda. So we need songs to come out. And the people who will do that, it's our artists, the party artists who are here, they will help in making that happen. Now I'll come back to the lister here. That's the Secretariat, Felix Santa Kamis, Daniel Ujum Kanai, and then number 5, Honorable Margaret Samolaru, the Secretariat of Finance. She will have members with her, working with her in Finance Secretariat. You know, in their bush, if we don't have money, we will not go nowhere. We will always be under the tree here. And I know we have money. It'll give to 1 Guinea, 1 Egypt, Guinea, Zola Japtalata Guinea, or Catalan together, Mana in the Grush. Then we can achieve something. Federal Father, we didn't do that. But now we came to an organizational period. What we're going to do, we're going to create a spreadsheet. Members without up to Parliament, 10% from any group shall be members of Parliament, always jail al-Maktabina. That's why I got it Najil al-Maktab. That's why I got it Nam al-Lawraq and that Nam al That's why we're able to go to different locations in our machine. Last time in Jongolet, and we did a big rally here. Amana event in Yakuret. Then in group shall be in Adab Kanata Parliament. حاليا سكرتير بتاعت المالية هيعملوا سبريدشيت بتاع كل الأعضاء بتاعنا. في زول ما عنده شغل كله يمكن يدفع 200 جنيه ولا 300 جنيه whatever شهريا. في زول عنده شغل شوية كبير ممكن يدفع 1000 جنيه ولا 2000 جنيه ولا 5000. اجتماعي هيعمل غرامة بتاع الحاجات دي. وأنا عايز أوضح حاجة. لما نحن نقول عايزين نشيل التبرعات من الناس، أنا كنت من الناس قاعد نقول يا أخي ما نشيل من الناس أنا ما شغالين. We don't have to take money. لأنه they're struggling with life already. لكن في ناس يتكلموا معي قالوا يا بول أنت لو قاعد تقول كده معناته قاعد تشيلوا الحزب ده تقول ده بتاعكم أنتوا ناس البرلمان ده لا أنتوا قاعد تدفعوا براكم. نحن بنجي بنكون خجلانين زاد واحد يسأل شيء كيف وما دفع حاجة. شو ده كيف؟ فمعناه أنت لما تدفع 500 جنيه ولا تدفع 100 جنيه you actually buying your seed إنه تدفع صوتك قدام أي زول تقول يا أخي ده الحزب بتاعي. بتدفع هذا الإمكانيات بتاعك. So that's why it's a commitment توري إنك أنت جزء من الحزب ده. That's why أنا شهريا بدفع 100 جنيه بتاعي ولا بدفع 200 جنيه بتاعي ولا whatever the price, the amount that will be declared to be your membership fee to pay. So secretary بتاعت المالية هيكون عنده الدور ده مع التيم بتاعه to make sure they collect that money from our members. And also at the same time they will give a report, maybe in 3 months, quarterly, or in a quarter. In a quarterly meeting, they will come and give a briefing. Gurush nena jamano fi shahr de kan kam, walnena amanobo kan shunu. عشان كل زول يكون عارف الدخل شنو والطلع شنو والموجود شنو. سو بكره لما زول بتاع يوث ليج يجي يدق الباب يقول يا جماعه انا نمشي لوراب ودايرين تذكره بتاع الطيارات عشان نشوفوا وراب، قبل ما يجي يسالنا بكون عارف الموجود في الصندوق شنو. وبالتالي we have to work together. ودي أبغى بيجي فيه fundraising، بيجي فيه different events، لو تعرف في برنامج تعمله وتدير له قروش، then you can do such a thing. So then number 7. Number 8, Ustaza. No, number 7, Brother Mijamo Adil, the Secretary of Vital Information. You have quite a few work in your hand. In the past, we don't have a spokesperson of the party. Now, you have a team of members within your secretariat. You will be able to recruit more members from your secretariat. And then we need to identify the spokesperson of the party. And that spokesperson لازم الناس كله يعرفوه وهيعرفوا كيف انه يسحب في التلفزيون، يسمع في الراديو، يشوف في اجتماعات، في كل ما بيتكلم فيه باسم البارتي. And then الناس يكونوا عارفين ده السبوكسبيرسون بتاع البارتي وبيكون ملم بالشغل بتاع السكرتاريات. The role we need to make sure that we identify and get it done as we move forward. شغل ده يكون يتم بطريقة واضحة. And also announcement of the meetings of the party. Just like Ishmael Talal, because التغيير حصل امبارح فجأة يوم الجمعة ولا زينا يوم السبت، فظن الناس كلها ما قدروا يجوا لأنه الانفورميشن ما وصل لهم. So announcement of our meetings, you need to come up with a mechanism نوصل المعلومة كيف وايد للأعضاء بتاعنا يكونوا عارفين اللي بيحصل شنو. Above that, we need to have a coordination with the states. Now it's the coordinators and myself. I talk to all the 10 states and the 3 administrative areas, chairpersons, leaders بتاعتنا في الولايات ديل. ده عشان هيكون شغل بتاع information. عملنا اجتماع ده الليلة. These changes are done. It is the information secretary to make sure that all the states know what happened today at national level. So you have a lot of work for your secretariat. You can increase the number of people who are working with you and to cater on all these activities that need to be done. Number 8, Ustaza Asha Ahmed Ajak. You know, in our party here, we're lucky. We are very senior members. Asha Ahmed Ajak, she's one of the leaders of the party. She is humbling herself to run this secretariat of youth. Although Modo Bikadimu, yes, Sikum Modo Takim, she will be eligible to sit in the seat that I'm sitting in here, to be the vice president or to be the president of this party. She's a senior, she participated in this party for a very long time. And we are happy to have you here, Ustaza Aisha Ahmadiyak. We have a lot of work to do together and we will work as a team. Even Nasser Mamo Yurim Manafil Maktab, the brother Thomas Emilio, a very senior person who worked with all our leaders, Lugalon Gibels and as Kosemo Laru, as Toby, Kulum Mushtagal Mom, in a very young age, we are happy to have here Brother Thomas, even though shown that Shira Kawali, but we are happy to have you always around to make sure that you give advice to these young people and to the chiefs that Shagalin Ma'ana and Mushol Legidam. We have Ustaza Jadida Yuare Kebe. Jadida Maja Lela. Information now is low, and she will be the secretary for members, mobilization, recruitment. The secretariat there شغل كبير شديد وهيشتغل مع youth league وهيشتغل مع secretariat youth because we wanted to recruit more youth into the party and she have a strong team شغالين مع في secretariat that will help her to make sure this thing is achieved. We have Ustaza Siama Cristo Amin, Secretary for Capital Development. ده شغل كبير Sister Siama. We got to figure out a way to have an income coming to the party. And the only way we can figure that out is through you. Any ideas that go, you bring them to the table. And we discuss them in our meeting, we pass them, and then we'll make sure the implementation is done through your secretariat. We in the team though, Shadid Mark, Haikuno, Musaidin, Shahali Mark will secretariat. Ben Abuya ما موجود حسين معنا من Eastern Equatoria وهي Secretariat at Education. It's another very important secretariat. We have Akwe Kurangit, Political and Inter-Party Affairs. This is a very important secretariat as well. Ben Akuchua will be Secretary for Parliamentary Affairs. That's another very important work. He's not here also. He got the information very late. Brother Noikon, Haikun, Secretary for Legal Affairs. I know تزول بتاع دين وزول بتاع لاهوت لكن القانون والدين كلهم سوا. And you have Molana Goth in the Secretariat شغال معك. So I'm sure we'll be able to get this job done. Honorable Margaret, she's also a professional and legal person. كل الناس ممكن يساعدوك في الشغل ده to make sure that the party actually in the right path in all this. Finally, it's Uncle James Walgarang. Uncle James Walgarang, he is Secretary for Electoral Officer that will work on the formation بتاعت elections بتاعنا وهيكون في team شغالين معه. التيم اللي اخترناه عشان يكونوا مع أنكل جيمس هم برضه senior members ناس كبار في السن وناس اشتغلوا وشافوا انتخابات كثيرة في أعمارهم. هيكون أستاذ سامويل مشار رياك هيكون في السكرتير مع أنكل جيمس وبعدين في أستاذ علي تير هيكون معه برضه في السكرتير. هم ناس كبار so we'll make sure that they gave him the support that he needed to get this job done. These are the secretariat and the teams that we called earlier that will work with the secretariat, and I'll just go through their names also so we can hear them. And I spoke about the people that will work with the Secretary General, Gita Asma already, like Daniel Ujum, who is the Deputy SG. They will have John Mangui, and then Okoma George, and then Sunday Anyamo. These are the three individuals that will work under that secretariat. So the typing, making sure the documents within our own is stored, and we have a filing system, it will be a responsibility of this team to make sure it's taken care of. With Honorable Margaret, we will have Maduot Garang, and then we have Juan Florence, and we have Bianca Yamulo. Those هيشتغلوا مع Margaret في اتجاه بتاعت الفاينانس بتاعت البارتي. To make sure that we have the spreadsheet, we have all the information and all the receipts of all the payments اللي انتم بتعملوا يكون موجود and file. ناس ده هيكون لهم دور كبير جدا في support بتاعت السكرتير. And with Brother Migyak Ngok, you will have Tombe Baptist Solomon and Abraham Malwer, Panther Malwan, and Annette John, and then Al-Fandanin. So those individuals will be the supporter of the committee of Secretariat Information. We have support for Secretariat for Women, Haikun Abaro Uchan, and Achai Ovian, and Abba Sarah. Those three individuals will work with you, Ustaza Aisha, and you can increase the number. If you feel you need to add more people, make it تزيد فوق ناس ثانيين عشان يكونوا شغالين معك في the same secretariat. Number 9 عندنا أستاذة جديدة يواري كيبي, Secretary for Members Mobilization. هيكون في مكان of course you will be in front line. لأنه عندك already an assignment بتاعك شغال فوقه, but it's fall under the membership. And then في نوال بتيا وفي كينار مكير وفي لمودي زكريا. لمودي he is out now لكن لما نيجي he will join you guys. But Brother Noel is here. He will be able to cover both of all of you. He can do the whole work of membership recruitment. So we are happy to have you, Noel, within the team. We have Siama Cristo هيكون شغال معك في ديارة يوم ما موجود هنا الليلة. I think الخبر تاع الاجتماع ده بكون معه long time. بعدين في أداو جيركوج. Also I think she is here but she's not in the meeting at the moment. And then في Mel موجود ورا هنا. Mel will be able to help in this secretariat. With Ben Abuya, Secretary for Education, we have Brother Obej. The Zolin Khibra for Education, and I think you will be a big support for Secretariat, Brother Obej, to make sure that we get our education policy straight and forward يكون واضح. في جوزيف جمعة الياس هيكون معك، وبعدين في تريزا لادو هيكون موجود في نفس الكوميتي. And then number 12 Peter 1 هيكون في brother Paul Maduot هو جا قبل I think موجود in the back there. Brother Paul, he will be a big support to Peter and Mule Alex, especially in forming a strong youth in all the universities بتاعت South Sudan موجودين whether في Juba or Barghazal واو ولا Lake State ولا Jonglei Technical Institute. We need to make sure all the facilities of higher education يكون الطلبة بتاعتنا they are organized. If there's a need for us to meet with the dean or with anyone within the university, let us know. And that's why we have members of parliament. We can go and meet with whoever we need to talk to make sure that our students are able to organize themselves. And the role of the secretariat will not stop even only in organizing the students. We know there's a lot of challenges with our students. Fees that they have to, paper copies that they have to make. So you need also to link up with some of the organizations, some of the NGOs, some of the embassies to see if there's any support where they can give their students a place where they can go and print out their document without paying money, a computer that they can use to do their research or things in that things in that nation. So this will be a part of the work that you guys will be working on, and I will work with you, and the SG also will be there. And you have also Sidonia John, I think she came earlier, she's back there. She will be a member with you in the committee. And then Atiya Bill will be also a member in the same committee. Number 13, Sakwe Kurangit. This is Secretary for Political and Inter-Party Affairs. This is a very deep politics secretariat. There is only يكون active, زول يقدر يتابع اللي بيحصل في الساحة السياسية شنو. ويكون عنده صوت في اللي بيحصل في الساحة السياسية. هيكون في brother Samuel here, Fogo, brother Samuel, a very active young person, will be able to guide and support Akwe in that area. Fi Maduot, also very strong young man, and then we have Nada Amos will support you in that direction. Fi Kir Magor, you will be a member in that political and inter-party affairs. This is a very important secretariat. We wanted to get our political activities moving forward, and this will be the bigger role that you will be playing. Secretary for Parliamentary Affairs, هيكون في أكون مراو في السكرتاريات ده، وبعدين في أبو بلوان وفي يوهان تشول ديل هيكونوا الشغالين مع السكرتير بتاع Parliamentary Affairs. You will be connecting more with the Parliament and what is happening in Parliament. Number 15 with Noi هيكون عندك مولانا غوث في السكرتاريات معك، وهيكون في تشارلز كيرل. تشارلز ما موجود الليلة، I think الخبر بوصل له بكون متأخر شوية. وبعدين هيكون في بيتر دوت أتوين معكم في السكرتاريات بتاعت Legal Affairs. And these are strong young people that will help you to make sure that we get this job done in a right way. Finally, it's Samuel Machar and Ali Tier, my Uncle James, the Chief Electoral Officer Secretariat. These are important parts of our organization, internal organization of the party. If we succeed in different secretariat, Manol Hizibda succeeded moving forward. شغل بتاعنا كله بيكون ماشي smooth، بيكون ماشي كويس، ودلنا هنا جينا الأول ليلة هنا، and I think we have achieved it very well. Finally, I just wanted to give you a little briefing on the political status. There's a few things that we need to give you a briefing on. Although with an election, we are all out there. بنقول election مفروض يتم، election مفروض يتم. لكن in reality, في شنو حاصل. Now, in reality, general election will not be possible. حاليا general election ما ممكن يتم لأنه في provision بتاع general election المفروض يعملوهم وما عملناهم وما قادرين نعملوهم حتى لأنه قروش ما في وما هيكون في طريقة يعملوهم لأنه زمان بقى ضيق. عشان نعمل جنوب السودان يعمل election بتاع أعضاء بتاع برلمان القومي وبرلمان الولائي لازم يعملوا حاجة بقولوا constituencies by census. لازم يعملوا census عشان يعملوا constituencies